hopefully it survives this time around. Alright, so we're going to get another match of some Survive Till Dawn 2 done, and then I'm going to switch it to Darkest Night. Just a good run up. You ready, Red Squad?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start this up. Alright, so there's 3 different spots that this warehouse spawns at. I'll show you all 3 right now. Every time, actually, like rough locations. Alright, it's probably going to be right here this time since we're closer to that spot. And if it's not, it's going to be there prior to there. But those are the 3 different warehouse slash factory locations. Oh, whoops. Right there, right here, and right here. I always accidentally mistake the 70 spot. But it's over here. Red Squad, you see that? See my marker? Put your marker by my marker.
Yeah.
Put your marker by my marker. So you don't go the wrong way. But it's legitimately by that like tower. If it's not, we're gonna have to drive over to the next spot, and that's probably by the school. I gotta say it's by the school of all spots. Yo, bitches, I'm goated. Y'all, I accidentally muted it. No way! Goated! That's how that happened. Where are you going, Red Squad?
It's over here.
It's over here. It's right here, Red Squad. The factory's right here.
Let's go.
Or the warehouse, sorry. The warehouse slash factory's over here. Pull your parachute and launch back towards me.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. It's right here. You won't see it until you're like really, really close to the ground. You have to be like 100 meters up. Or around like 100 meters. Like 200 meters plus or something. It's like 100 meters. Anything over that, it just disappears into the distance. And it's always the place that's closest to the flight zone. Like the closest distance. So I mean, that's just me and my meticulous self. Splitting the grid properly, bruh. I'm just a dick regardless. If you got issues, take it up with the production team that never paid me. Actually, never mind. I mean, take it up with the non-existent production team. If you got issues, take it up with the non-existent production team. And if you got issues with the production team that claimed to be part of my production team, well, they never paid me, so it's not really part of my production team. But take it up with them. And also, if you can, bring up the point, so when you gonna pay my nigga here? I mean, when you gonna pay my nigger here? See this nigger? He's like really working and he's supposedly not even black. Yeah, if he don't say nigger, they even get mad at him.
Elton,
What's up?
I need a gun.
Where you at?
Outside of the factory.
Oh, okay, I'll give you one. I have an M762. I'll drop you that one. I found an M16A4, but... Oh, okay, never mind. I found an AKM. You can have either or. Just let me know which one you want. You can have either or. Just let me know which one you want. Do you want an M4 instead, or an AKM, or an M762?
What?
Which one do you want? AKM, M762, or M4?
Never mind. I
Alright.
got a gun.
Alright, you got one? Alright, that's cool. The minigun's over here if you want it. Sorry, I'll give you this energy drink right now. Oh, never mind. It's on the inside this time. Here, you want the minigun?
I'm good.
Alright. It seems to have like a headshot hit marker. Or hitbox. Nice.
Rounds, are we?
Yup.
Yo, I can't get anything, bro.
Really? It's not letting you?
My game.
Oh, it's glitching. Here, what do you want? Here, I got some M4 ammo. You want that? Here's some Groza ammo also. I'll split the last 100 with you. 50 each. Yo.
Fucking shotgun when you want one.
You're looking for a shotgun?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa. I was gonna say seriously? But I guess that works. You're looking for what? Yo, can you drop me the AWM ammo?
Sure.
Thank you. You want a pistol extended quick draw mag? An extended quick draw mag for pistols? Sorry, I got stuck. Want to drop me the AWM ammo?
What?
The AWM ammo, can you drop it? Thank you. Epic. Let's go over here. Let's look at this segment.
Yo, I need a suppressor.
I know, right? We'll find one in a bit. They usually drop them like by the first like series of zombies. If not, it's gonna be like within the few rounds, or they just never drop them after a while. I think it's all tier based though, so I'm not too sure. They might drop you one really soon. That's cool. That's cool. Goated! That's epic. The stream's still alive, so let's hope this keeps going. Yo, bitches, I'm goated. Oh, Red Skull. I mean, Red Squad. Red Squad. Come over here. Oh, wait, you're in a good spot, too. Alright, right here. You see this spot? You can either do it on this side. Actually, I don't know if you can do it on this side. If you have your auto vaulting set up, here, come over on this one then. This is probably the easiest one. Actually, you should be able to climb up. I'm surprised it doesn't let me. Probably because it has no ledge to grab onto. It's this spot though, right here. It's over by the yellow bin. By the bin on the bin that's like parallel to the door.
Wait, what the? How did you get up there?
Over here, come here. Even if you don't have your jump and separate button, you just do it over here. Jump on that ledge and then you jump on there. Yeah, it's like a little curb. It's like a curb stomp. Oh my goodness. Yo, bruh.
Just go to bed.
What's up? Ammo. What's up with you, man? Puppy. Before I get lit up. God. Oh man, it's hilarious. I'm a dick. At least it wasn't on stream. I just thought about that. I just thought of that. So savage. Yo, how'd you get there? That's so smart. Sorry. I was falling down and stuff. Oh, whoa, I couldn't get out of there. That is so epic.
Yo, I just need ammo.
For what? 7.62? Here.
For my Groza.
Here. I'll drop you 150 rounds right here. Red squad. Here, I'm on my way. Here. Whoa, bro. This lag is horrendous and heinous. That's cool. Oh, whoa, the zone's closing. Start moving. Start moving. Start moving. Looks like a far-looking zone. So we might not really make it easily. Oh, nice. Let's, dude, I thought I had a jungle mag. Alright, let's start running. Maybe we'll find a vehicle on the road. If not, we're gonna have to run. It's like 400 meters. We're on the fast moving side. This game kills quick in zombies. Unless the recent update like alleviated the... What's up?
I'm over here.
Yeah, I am. I was just checking the road for any vehicles. but there's none. The what? The boss is here?
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool. Let's go hunt him down. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, whoa, finally. That type of time. Damn it, dude. This is so rude. Getting tired of these games. It's because I'm too dumb to be doing this. It shouldn't be happening. But they still expect me to do it now. Oh, I was about to take your kill. I like shot for the head and he like, or I mean I aimed for his head and I accidentally moved my thumbstick. Oh my goodness, that's so scary. No. Oh no way. Oh man, it's amazing. Whoops, sorry. I took the AWM ammo. If you guys want it, I'll drop it. Just let me know.
Bro, I need AWM ammo, bro.
Here. Hold on. Yeah, I took it. Oh my god, accident. Did you just get shot? I think someone just shot at us. I saw like headshot hit markers on the on this guy right now.
Yo.
Dude, what's up?
Who has 7.62 ammo?
I had. I just noticed I'm all out.
7.62.
Yeah, I'm out. I mean, I don't have any. I just used all of mine. Almost. Got so close. I hope these zombies got some. And there's another stack. Just enough to hopefully kill someone. Alright. You want some ammo? Here. There. Before I die also, sorry. No. Man, these zombies are gonna get me killed. I'm lagging. Holy smokes, bro. No way! Dude, this lag is horrendous. Yo, come save me. Red squad. I'm right around the building. These guys are right here. Red squad! Alright, never mind, I died. I got trapped by the zombies. Just loot my body, loot my crate. That was so heinous. The MS just spiked me on all high spikes. Yeah. I know, the lag just like completely spiked out my connection again. Alright, I'm gonna leave to the lobby. I was just heinous. I don't see how it keeps doing this to me. Random bull. Quickest way to get them shots fired though for clan trading, that's for sure. Beyond the quickest way. Otherwise you're stuck there for like 3 days in regular classic matches like, I don't want to lose accuracy. In mini zone you're stuck like, where are the bullets? In quick match you're like, I don't have enough time to find enough bullets, let alone shoot however many shots this guy just shot in like half a minute. And I don't mean the guy hacking, I mean the guy's not hacking. Man, I didn't even get points. I'm gonna have to disable auto matching. Actually, I'll probably just go with Darkest Night. Alright, I'm at the lobby. I mean, I switched it up to Darkest Night. Is this your friend? I also invited one of your other friends. Huh. Oh, Red Squad, whenever you're ready up. If not, don't stress it. I'll be right back in like half a minute. Like a minute. I'll be quick. I'll start it up right once he gets back. Once he starts. Once you're ready, he's up. Huh? Two. Red Squad! So sorry for everyone on screen. Be right back in like 2-3 more minutes though. And then I'll start this up. Gonna give them like 5 more minutes to just like rejoin. And then I'll be back. And I have no pee. Sorry about that. Did not mean to leave the door open. Legitimately didn't mean to leave the door open. Red Squad's out for a bit. I don't think he's going to be returning for the next like 20-30 minutes at the very least, to maybe an hour. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to clean my touchscreen real quick, while also debating what to name my alt account for Facebook, so that I can maintain that alt account for the next few days at the very least. And best way that that's going to happen is on this device, because my cell phone is complete sluggish garbage. Though it is cool and fun and amazingly epic to try, it does not beat the difference between screen size and operating power. This one has 2 gigs of RAM, better refresh rate, except it's restricted by the U.S. government, because China and everyone else catered to me when I was getting betrayed, violated, and ruined. I went online, searched for a cell phone, searched for a budget cell phone for like less than $100, because I was trying to find a way to contact lawyers and whatnot daily, while also trying to find another sales position. And I did find a sales position job, but it was to sell a bunch of it's new material for like the outside of houses, outside of buildings and outside of houses. You can do it on vehicles also. It reduces like the overall like heat that the object takes, while also retaining heat better for the object. So it's warmer during the winter months and cooler during the summer months. It's Flex Coat Cool Wall, I think is what it was called, but we had our own exclusive I had my own exclusive, what's it called, blend. I had it, or the company that I was working for had their own exclusive blend for making so many sales. But either way, I got sabotaged, betrayed during that setup also. But either way, I bought this cell phone, and the government basically restricted it after they advertised it at 2.0 gigabytes. They still restricted me down to 1.8 gigabytes of RAM on the device. It had better operating power and specs than 90% of the phones out there, even better than your like iPhones and whatnot. Due to the refresh rate and due to the fact that it's me opposed to a bunch of other garbage. So I started trying to like to get a refund and whatnot. They basically sent me out the back door, wasted my time, would hang up on me, would not redirect me or reroute me to the right people. By the time I get to a person, an actual like sales rep for Boost Mobile, they just like look at me and laugh, and they're like, "Oh, that's from the date of like the day that you purchased the phone online, not from the date that like it gets to your house." Even though they have a tracking number for it, and they try to claim other. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, you guys are the most scum shit fucking pedophile pieces of shit of the world. Like a bunch of like the worst of the worst like pedophile scum, using my image and thinking it's a fucking joke to be using my image, and you thinking it's a joke to still be selling in my fucking network. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Though it seems like it's not a drastic difference, 0.2 gigabytes of RAM in the operating world makes your RAM sticks completely obsolete. Whether you like to believe it or not, back in the days when Microsoft was first releasing 90% of their products, like Windows XP, Vista, even up to Windows 10, if you don't have 2 matching RAM sticks, it usually makes one or the other obsolete. So you can see why I would be mad. At that point, I'm only really pushing 1 gig of RAM, and they're just claiming to be pushing the other 2.0 gigs of RAM, but it's really just like them trying to process through their flash memory and try to save on that RAM stick that they totally jipped me out of. Then I sent it in, and they broke my device, and then they started claiming that that they couldn't do anything about it because the touchscreen was broken or damaged. But they couldn't do anything about it the first time I sent it in, yet they never paid me. Yet they never paid. refunded me. Like, due to their issues, they claimed that they could refund me. They claimed that they could do who knows how much stuff. They gave me the runaround, but it was just complete garbage. But I mean, regardless, the government keeps restricting everything and anything I do because I get this stuff pumped out for me within seconds. But when I was looking up this cell phone budget device, was looking for at least like $100, and it wasn't so much a budget device. They just tried labeling it as a budget device. But I was looking for a cell phone around $100 because I didn't really want anything too heavy. I know modern computing, operating power, and whatnot, and none of the games out there at the time were actually, required any RAM like that. So I mean, it makes no difference. It's just like laptops, PCs, and whatnot. It's always the same games that get released because it's all based off of me, not any fucking pedophiles that are claiming to be like budget device in the background, like budget device patrol. Like, oh, I'm gonna scream out budget device every single time I want to, just because it wasn't really a budget device. But like, once you call pedophiles too often, pedophiles get mad and they cause damage more than what they were already causing, so they have nowhere to lash out. So they think it's a joke to be screaming out budget device, but it's not. It was a full-fledged 100% good investment, which led to ZTE releasing some of the best phones out there. But due to the fact that we're in nothing but pedophile closed networks, that Apple has already restricted a bunch of their people from being able to buy anything. They have them all locked in. Like the way that they sold me this, the way that they tried running this iPad through my dream states was, well, the reason you didn't get the Pro is because you're just kind of, you're like, what is that? You're on like a consultation, not consolation, consultation, not consultation. You're in like a trial period. You're paying for the trial period. And in order to like really make it out, you'd want like an iPad Pro. Still going to be restricted in my network. Anything that they try lying about is just a lie. I already beat them through HP and their CTO edition type laptops that I got through a friend, who got from a friend. And it just kind of led to that. Like, I ended up figuring out all the reasons why other monitors have different resolutions and whatnot, and it's not just due to having like a different size screen. They actually purposely set up some of these resolutions due to some of them being in China, due to some of them being in Japan, and it's not for them to see better. They just restrict certain data from being able to from being processed. So like normally you see these square boxes how you see them. On some devices, they don't code exact like coding algorithms that actually make it so that you see these lines at the right pixel rate, or I mean at the right pixel drop rate. Or not drop rate, but wherever they have the pixels lined up at. However the pixel location on the whole board. So I mean, there has to be exact LED diodes for each and every single one of these lines that you see going all the way through. In some countries, they get violated of this reality, so they end up having to build different resolutions and whatnot. And sometimes it still is the same thing. If the coding algorithm isn't set up, you'll see a fuzzy line, or you'll see like a frayed line. And then sometimes you tap into other networks, and sometimes you see how much other bloatware and whatnot that they're sending through your device, because it looks like they're not processing it, but in between those pixels there's other pixels that they're processing, because some other companies have other devices, so they just make it to where your device is supposedly pushing 1 gig of RAM for one game, but in reality, just to run that game, they're only pushing like a tenth of a gig of RAM. They're only pushing a tenth of a gig of RAM, and the rest is just being used for money laundering purposes, trafficking, the worst of the worst shit scum in the world. The USA does it to every single foreign kid, regardless, and they do it to foreigners because they're trying to deprive them of money, and they do it to foreigners because they don't care for anyone that's not born here. So they're just using them in order to money launder. They're trafficking all their information. They're selling their information behind the scenes. They're violating them of all their rights. Most of these people end up going bald, and then they're like, well, look, some of my Americans went bald. No, they didn't. Most of them avoided going bald, but most of them ended up bald regardless due to their bloodlines and due to their past experiences and due to the fact that they actually had hearts and then they got ruined and betrayed, and that's just that. Like, it's part of life. They try to claim that it's part of life, but it's not. It's just how people get. It's just how people got betrayed by a bunch of pedophiles that roamed around from city to city thinking, oh, well, pedophile bitch moved from one city to city and we were supposed to shut her down, but yeah. There's the key point, a key fact. We were supposed to shut her down. We forgot. Because what they start trying to say, it's like, dude, seriously, you guys are garbage. So same 6 ad start, but same 6 ad bullshit blown reality.